If you're a renter, you may be a fan of not having the responsibilities of home ownership and the freedom to move as you please. Most people, though, reach a point where they really want a home of their own. The fact is, even as a tenant, you're still paying a mortgage, you're just paying somebody else's. Sean Ryan here from the Ryan Realty Group and Exp Realty Canada. If you want to boost your financial security, buying a home is a great way to do so. Paying your mortgage off means building equity, which is a valuable financial resource. With mortgage rates being so low right now, it's a good time to make the move from renting to buying. Are you interested in buying but aren't sure if you're ready? Here are 4 signs you're ready to stop renting and buy a home. Sign number 1 is you're tired of the high rent prices. A 1-bedroom apartment in Sarnia, Lambton costs just over $950 per month on average, while a 3-bedroom apartment can cost well over $1,280 on average. Rent keeps rising, which makes it harder to save for your financial goals, like home ownership. If you feel you're spending too much on rent and want to build equity, you need to look into the possibility of owning rather than renting. Making a strict budget for savings or purchasing a home while you're renting can seem daunting, but it's one of the smartest things you can do. Every bit you can save will bring you closer to home ownership and building equity. Sign number 2 is you can afford the extra cost of home ownership. The lack of responsibility when renting can be nice. When stuff breaks, it's your landlord's job to fix it. The landlord looks after property taxes, maintenance, and insurance, and etc. When you own a home, these things and much more become your responsibility to both fix and pay for. You'll have new expected costs and new unexpected costs arise. If you're earning more money or have saved adequately, you may have enough to cover the expenses of homeownership. Your third sign is you can afford the down payment and closing costs. Funding the down payment is most people's biggest hurdle when it comes to home ownership. When you consider 5% is fairly standard down payment, the average home cost in Sarnia, Lambton is just above $300,000. Down payments could cost $15,000 or more. This isn't always the case though, as there are cases where buyers can get a mortgage or 0 down payment. The Lambton County also has down payment assistance programs, so you can just reach out if you need some contacts or have any questions about that. Buying a home is a legal transaction, and the lawyers have an important role to play in the real estate transaction, and they need to receive compensation for their work. Legal fees vary in area, and if you can afford the down payment and closing costs, then that's a good sign you may be ready to buy a home. The 4th sign is that your credit score has improved. Poor credit scores lock many renters out of home ownership since they aren't able to qualify for the mortgage. Late payments will kill your credit score. Having late payments and acquiring a lot of debts will cause your credit score to plummet and stay low. Recovering from bad credit could take time. Your credit score could drop significantly after missing 1 payment, while taking months to return to where it was. If you have a healthy credit score, you'll get a better interest rate, loan term, and find it much easier to get a mortgage. So there you go, that is the 4 signs you're ready to stop renting and to buy a home. If that sounds like you, then you should be excited. Before you go out and do anything, first speak with a realtor who will give you some great insight. The realtor will tell you where you need to go to get pre-approved and hook you up with a good quality lender that will take a look at your financial situation. The lender then will determine the price range you could afford, allowing you to search to be narrowed into the appropriate price range. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this useful, and remember to put Sean on your lawn.